All right, here we go. It's time for group break number 291. We have an 8-box inner case of 2020-21 SP Authentic. This is the other half from our other inner, which was, I would say, just based off of what I've seen, fairly weak. We had no patch auto. It was yeah, it was a fairly weak inner. We got like a Krebs and a Draisaitl auto, which are nice, but nothing major, I would say. So here we go on the team random. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. And yeah, as an aside, today is the first round of the NHL draft, so we kind of have that going on. Talking about that the whole time. So in case you hear any like random hockey like talk, it's just gonna be strictly about that. Here we go. Team random. So 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. As you can see that I've got like all of the feeds ready to go. So if you don't want spoilers, it's unfortunately like this is not a good place to be for the spoilers. So here we go. 3 times. Once, twice, third time. Paul, you're on top. Jordan on the bottom. Man, Bettman speaking French is excellent. All right, here we go. 3 times. Once, twice, third time. Lightning on top, Oilers on the bottom. Lightning, one of those weird sleeper teams. Lightning get a lot of cards. I will say that much when sorting. So here we go. Good luck, everyone. Paul, you got the Lightning. Jordan, you've got the Leafs. Jason with the Wild. Danny with the Blue Jackets. Dan, you've got the Sharks. Dylan with the Canucks. Jason with the Red Wings. Robert, you got the Habs. Brandon with the Jets. Sydney with the Sabres. Lawrence with the Panthers. Andy with the Avs. Mark, you got the Flyers. Scott with the Predators. Dan with the Bruins. Dylan with the Islanders. Bill with Vegas. Brennan with Dallas. There's a good team. Edward with the Coyotes. Graham with the Hurricanes. Lawrence with the Ducks. Victor with the Senators. Jason with the Blues. Alexander with the Devils. Brian with the Flames. Mark with the Capitals. Scott with the Kings. Peter with the Rangers. Riley with the Chicago Blackhawks. Paul with the Penguins. And Jordan with the Oilers. I think I got all the names, but yeah, they're all 31 are there. Yeah, we're good. All right, I'll get that into the team viewer here, and we will get started. So, and I think there were 5 spots left in the master case, or the master case. Well, it is technically a master case of Series 2 from 21-22. I think there were 5 spots left in that before the break started, so just as a heads up. I love Bettman's strategy of trying to not get booed. So here we go. Here's a team viewer. All right. I'm just gonna slide some stuff over here. All right. Any good Jets future watch? Is Stanley even a future watch in this? Honestly, I think they're kind of not great. Where's SP Authentic? Team quality. Yeah, they don't have any like actual. Yeah, they have Heinola. I like Heinola, like decent player, but like they don't. They have 2 non-autos in Stanley and Berdine, so like, eh. But yeah. The Dallas again. Dallas, in my opinion, is the best team to get in a team random. Like just from top to bottom, like I'd say they're your most consistent team. So here we go. Amon Crosby. I mean, honestly, even like Joseph isn't horrible. So, there we go. I'm a little bit tangled up here. Hang on 1 second. I got a different cord running now, so it's like, gotta make sure I'm not tangling myself. Alright. So let's have some fun. Again, first round is just kicking off in the draft, so figured we do a fun little draft day celebration. Yeah. Here we go. Sorry, just making sure the camera's not... It's a little jumpy, but it's not bad. I've been getting a couple drop frames lately. Here we go. Box 1. Let's hope for a good pull. Again, I've seen cases that have had 3 Future Watch patch autos. I've seen cases that have had like 3, 4 inscribed autos. So hopefully you have one of those, because like that first dinner was rough. Like I said, like it wasn't like, it's one of those that wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. By the way, box number is 6344. I forget who had the Canucks last week, but you did get the box with the Höglander Spectrum included in it, just because of the whatchamacallit, the Höglander Spectrum effects was really, really scratched up. So here we go, starting off, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks on the retro. The team was surprising. Tampa Bay had a lot of stuff. Minnesota actually gets like a lot of like inserts and stuff from Parisi and Suter, but like it's Parisi and Suter, so get them for the Ducks. There wasn't a single team that got nothing in the last break as well. Everyone got something, which I mean I like to see. But yeah. Next up, celebrated moments of McDavid for the Oilers. Bill, Vegas, so not bad. Palmieri for the Devils. True Leaders of Honors League for the Islanders. Also, as a hockey card aside, the rookie card cutoff is January 4th or 5th. So it's the 4th because that's the actual, there was no debuts on the 5th of this year. So there's like 75 possible Young Guns for series Kaprizov for the Wild on the celebrated moments. There's not a ton of Young Guns available for, or not a ton. There's 75-ish for extended, and there'll be 50 in extended. Bergeron for the Bruins. So there are 75-ish Young Guns, potential Young Guns, of which like you can probably narrow it down. The headliner is going to be Jarvis, with Sider's Canvas being an extended, I would say. Tuck for Vegas. So extended is going to be an interesting product again. Ooh, we got a base auto, Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. St. Louis has gotten autos like in both cases so far. Sounds like the Habs are going to be picking Slavkovsky. Future Watch of John Leonard for the Sharks to $9.99. Spectrum Effects of Kevin Ball for the Devils. Okay. Spectrum Effects of Carlson for the Capitals. Man, Martin St. Louis getting this crowd pumped. Gibson for the Ducks. And Future Watch of DiPietro for the Canucks. Number 2/999. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think it was a pure. It might have been an overproduction thing, but I don't even know if it was fully that. It's just the checklist wasn't great, and it was so rookie reliant. So Bergeron for the Bruins. Klingberg for the Stars. But yeah, I hope they do more. Hope they do multiple hits per pack, like more frequently, even if it's like 1.5 per pack on average type thing. And Werenski for the Blue Jackets. I hope they do something like that, and then I hope they just really pile on the rookie content. Stützle for the Senators. And Heiskanen on the top performers for the Stars. All right. So, not a great first start. O'Reilly and Leonard, not great. Not who you want to see. Box number 8755. Crosby Parayko. And someone said it's kind of wild that Martin St. Louis attended his Hockey Hall of Fame introduction before he actually attended an NHL draft. Could you imagine? Rotate. There we go. Yeah. Thatcher got dropped for drop it. The details got announced for Kopitar for the Kings for 21-22. So Ovechkin for the Capitals on the limited red. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. Klingberg for the Stars. I wish they did it more like, again, I don't know, Bill, how familiar you are with Chronicles from like Panini, where they had it's just like multiple different sets in one type of thing. And like they pushed the envelope on some designs or some stuff that like you couldn't really build a cohesive set around. Yossi for the Predators. Sounds like something is up between the Islanders and the Canucks. Robertson for the Leafs. Yeah, like I think a product like Extended, you have to make it like you have to add the value through quantity because quality might not be there some years, right? So Pavelski for the Stars. We got a retro. Malkin for the Penguins and McMichael for the Capitals, 2/500. There we go. No auto yet. Tavares for the Leafs. Sounds like it's going to be Slafkovsky. Crosby on the True Leaders for the Penguins. Heiskanen for the Stars. Thornton for the Sharks on the Celebrated Moments. Polino for Columbus on the True Leaders. Dahlin for the Sabres. Suter for the Wild on the red. All right. No auto yet. I think this is an auto. Sign of the Times of hints for the Dallas Stars. Well, Dallas, you're normally good for an auto in at least I'd say almost an inner, actually. 8%. There's 2 autos per. You're pretty close to due for an auto per. And there's Krebs for Vegas right behind that. So nice one there. Numbered 97 of 999. And as a reminder, the first 50 future watches are inscribed and they generally command a premium. And that means also your base future watches are actually out of 949 and because they're technically it's just a sequentially numbered. So if you want to get technical with them. Here we go. Slavkovsky 1. Ooh, the Mystic Black auto of Philip Grubauer for the Colorado Avalanche. These are nice. Like, not the best player, but he could bounce back. These are beautiful cards. So here we go. Box 2 already delivering some heat. All right, last pack of box 1. I mean, 3 auto box. Pretty wild. And Spectrum FX of Brady Tkachuk for the Senators. I don't think Slavkovsky one's a wrong pick. But yeah. Like I think you could justify anyone, so Shane Wright second. I mean Shane Wright could drop to third. I don't think he will, but he could. By the way, heck of a second box there though. Box 3. Zero 006 581 on the box numbers. All right, so that's intriguing first pick. It's not the consensus number 1. Here we go. We're on for the Blues. The Blues were also pretty solid. Seguin for the Stars. Ooh, Zingle for the Hurricanes. Not the best auto there, but hey, it's an auto for the Hurricanes. Zingle. Now let's go to this pack. Kubalik for Chicago. Let's go across the board here. Because we know that next pack's going to be an auto, typically based on how SP Authentic works. Shesterkin for the Rangers and Patrick Kane for Chicago, 200 on the retro gold. That's just base. All right, let's go here. Scheifele for the Jets. Like, I think Slafkovsky should have been in the number one, or like should have been in the number one talk for a lot longer than what he was. Monahan for the Flames. But like, it's, you know, they're both good players. McDavid for the Oilers. So. McDavid on the True Leaders for the Oilers. Couple McDavid inserts. Martin Kaut for the Avs on the Future Watch. 2/999. These are the same two Future Watches. I don't know. They might, but you look at how their lineup and roster is constructed, like, I mean, hey, you said they need someone big, and that is Slafkovsky. Mark Stone for Vegas on the update auto. Like, it's a bold play. It is a very bold play. I will say that much. It takes a lot of guns to like a lot of just like, we know that we're gonna get the best player with him type of stuff. Dubois for the Jets, and like, yeah. Shen for the Blues. I really, really, really like Krebs throughout his entire career. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks on the celebrated moments. He hasn't quite performed at the NHL level. I would say, relative to the crop, he's like mid-top. So, you'll see for the Predators. But like, he should sell well. Excuse me, he's in Buffalo now too, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. All right. But yeah, Krebs, like, he's solid. There are a lot worse that you can get. Schmaltz for the Yotes, like, I'd say top 15 out of the 65 or whatever. All for the Blues. Like, there's a real possibility, by the way, that Shane Wright falls to the third. Kaprizov for the Wild. Like, very real possibility. Because, like, I don't know if the Devils really want a center. So, 6441. Yeah, I think we're gonna see Shane Wright fall to 3. Here we go. Let's see a patch in this box. We have yet to pull a patch yet. I want to see one. Tuck for Vegas. Well, Vegas, you're just crushing it. Ooh, we have a retro coming up, I think, for the Oilers. Ryan McLeod, 399 on the retro. Well, I think a lot of people are pretty shocked by that. And, oh boy. Oh boy. That is an interesting next pick. Harley for the Stars on the level 2 Future Watch Spectrum. Corners are rough on the corners on the Spectrum Future Watches for whatever reason are always really rough. Spectrum of Aho for the Hurricanes. A little bit of a soft corner there. Just gonna have to Crosby for the Penguins. Strom for Chicago. Yeah, Nemec is good. So Shane Wright going to 3. Yeah, I mean that'll be the case. It's Montreal, right? Vasilevsky for the Lightning. The fact Shane Wright's available at 3 is kind of crazy, but also speaks to everything. Cheryl for the Lightning, and like that could light the fire under him pretty good. Pavelski for the Stars. Pacioretty for Vegas. He'll go 3rd or 4th. Stamkos for the Lightning. I don't think he'll drop much further, but like Foley for the Kings. Again, I don't think anyone in the top 5 is off the board. Like, Cooley, Wright, Yurchek, they're all very, very close. Lee for the Islanders. This feels very similar to our first center, by the way. Also, I just want to say, Perico for the Blues and Panarin for the Rangers to 100. I just want to say that I am very happy for Slovakia. For those who don't know the backstory on Slovakia hockey, especially their junior program, it was essentially overrun by like corruption and stuff, and like their top players essentially bought back and like took control of it and actually like focused on the development, because there was a long time where the Slovak teams were just not good. But they've definitely turned it around, and I think that's a lot of credit to like I think Chara's part of that. I think Host is part of that. Gensel for the Penguins on the red, and the payoff here is pretty cool to see. So, but yeah, O'Reilly for the Blues. Huberdeau for the Panthers. And last one. If you're Arizona, you're sprinting up now, though. And Klingberg for the Stars. Yeah, it definitely sucks for Shane Wright. Like, it's again, it's one of those things. Just like it's not technically his fault, but like it's not his fault. Just other teams like other players better. All right. There we go. Yeah, I like seeing Slovakia, have a couple good players up there. So, 8511 on the box numbers. 8511. Halfway through. Again, it's just been same thing as the first dinner. It's been quiet the first half. Like a couple nice cards, don't get me wrong, but nothing wow. Sagan for the Stars. Drouin for the Habs. His stat line isn't great, but he played men's hockey. Oh, there's a good one for the Stars. Nice little Jake Ottinger auto. That sounds like he might get offer sheeted. But yeah. And Colasar for Vegas. Well, Vegas, you're cleaning up. That's your fourth auto. Colasar's not a bad depth one to get. But yeah. Ottinger is a good future watch. In fact, he's honest. He's better than Krebs. So. Sorry, Krebs. Yeah, honestly, there's a very distinct lack of good goalies too. Kivlenix on the Spectrum Effects. Ovechkin for the Capitals on the Spectrum. Stamkos for the Lightning. Honestly, if there's one team that can afford to not have Shane Wright in their team next year, or definitely meets the length, it's there. Oh my god, it's gonna be Cooley. Kopitar for the Kings. I like Cooley. I like Cooley over Wright, but it's sliding outside of the top 3 man is wild. Stall for the Hurricanes. Well, Seattle, Shane Wright. Kane for Chicago. Kaprizov again. Giordano for the Flames. That's our third Kaprizov like that, right? Yeah. Monahan for the Flames. Couple Flames cards. There we go. Yossi for the Predators. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Yeah, fair enough. We've been camping down there over the past little bit, so. Scheifele for the Jets. Barkov for the Panthers. And Ovechkin for the Capitals. All right. Like, Logan Cooley's a very good player. I legitimately don't have a problem with the pick. Like I said at the top, it's a lot closer than what a lot of people think. All right. Eight 861. I forgot to say this. Well, Shane Wright going to probably the Kraken. Matthews for the Leafs. Matthews for the Leafs. Celebrated moments of Stamkos for the Lightning. Yeah, I haven't hit a Vegas auto in a while. Honestly, I'm still upset we haven't hit a patch. Like, not upset, but like, haven't hit a patch yet. So, I'm shocked. Tuck for Vegas? Well, there's a Vegas card. It's on auto, but it'll do. Eichel for the Sabres. Sounds like Romanov's traded from the Habs. Parise for the Wild. Yeah, buying a pack, it's definitely risky. I mean, I know someone that bought packs and lucked out pretty good. Stone for Vegas and Sorokin for the Islanders on the Retro Future Watch to 500. I keep on putting the packs on top of the sleeves that I need. We have 2 trades? Ooh. Oh, Romanov's going to be a Canuck, isn't he? Flyer Hart? Or Flyer Hart? Carter Hart for the Flyers. Oh, whoa. Holy. Oh, boy. Buy your Kirby Doc Young Guns, man. Buy your Doc Young Guns. They're going to just crank up. I want to see what they're at on check out my cards 1 second. We're just gonna have some fun with this. The cheapest ones are $28. They're gonna go up. Those are gonna go up. They're $28.19 right now. they're gonna go up. They're gonna be like 40 by the end of the day. All right. Anyways, Bergeron for the Bruins. Holy cow, that is wild. Well, that's why the Habs drafted Slafkovsky, I guess. Carter Hart for the Flyers. Yeah, the autos are generally clumped in SP Authentic, so Renee for the Predators, you've got to trust where you're buying them from, so. Kopitar for the Kings. Stahl for the Sabres. Man, it's been a quiet box. This has actually been legitimately, I know we said buckle up for a wild draft, but like, yeah. Stone for Vegas. Ooh, for the Islanders, Sorokin on the Future Watch auto. Here we go, a little goalie battle. Two really good goalies. I mean, honestly, our 3 stand cards are going to be goalie. That's solid for the Islanders. Chicago isn't even going to be them, I think, at this point. That is a very low return. Ooh, update. Rhett Gardner for the Dallas Stars. There you go, Dallas. You got your 3rd auto. Joseph for the Penguins. And last pack of the still no patch. What is this? Carlson for the Capitals on the Spectrum FX. Kirby Doc's an interesting pickup, but let me just see what the cheapest Doc Young Gun now, by the way, on Check Out My Cards is 43. 43. It's jumped up $15 in how long? Oh my gosh, that's wild. That's wild. Montreal collectors are just built different. 6446. Also, thank you, Ron Francis, for the very short thing. Seattle got it right. Oh man, that's a good headline. That's like gotta be the most bittersweet thing, being touted as like the #1 player for so many years, and then going fourth. Hedman for the Lightning. Hope for the Hurricanes. Oh yeah, they skyrocketed. If I wasn't doing this high skim for the stars, I would have just bought them up on check out my cards and then relisted them, because it would have been like really easy free money. Oh, we have a patch. Should we should wait to do. Oh, that might be a retro patch. We're gonna hold that one. Nigel for the Sharks. Feels like a lot of the same teams are hitting again. Broberg for the Oilers in the future. I mean, yeah, like, I don't like how they ran their team, but like I've liked how they've drafted. You can't go wrong with Wright and Beniers as a 1-2. Kucherov for the Lightning. Malkin for the Penguins. All right. Stützle for the Senators. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think Francis is the best GM in the league. Strom for Chicago. But yeah, Chicago's just tearing it down for Bedard. Ovechkin for the Capitals. Like, it's pretty transparent. I think that, honestly, I think they're trying to make their team bad enough where Taves and Kane just request a trade out. McDavid for the Oilers. Like, that's really what it seems. Panarin for the Rangers. Dubois for the Jets. That's a double patch box. And wait, we hit a Nigel Future Watch auto. Hofer for the Blues. How many autos have we hit in this box? This is a 4 auto box, right? Because we hit the Nigel as well, right? Yeah, I think we hit the Nigel in that. This is a double patch 4 auto box. If our last box has nothing in it, this is why. We're gonna make it an extra one. Parisi for the Wild. Vasilevsky for the Lightning. All right. What patch do we do first? Let's do the retro first. I think it's a retro. Does it go? It goes this way. All right. For the Leafs, Nick Robertson to 50 on the retro Future Watch patch auto. Well, I mean, that goes here. We're just going to bring out an extra stand, I think. We'll see. Goes this way. Patch Riley for the Blues on the limited auto materials patch auto to 50. The Blues. Nice 4-color patch auto of O'Reilly. Like, could do worse. Could do worse. All right, well, we got 2 patches, so I feel good about that. Final box here. 6333. I just realized the Islanders traded Devon Toews for less than what they paid for Romanov. A lot. All right, 6333 on the box numbers. Here we go, final box. It's been pretty team dominated. Let's go through the. I just want to go through the autos here. We got San Jose, Dallas, Vegas, Vegas, Oilers, Vegas, Vegas, Avs, Hurricanes, Stars, Sharks, Blues. So we've got 4 teams with 1 auto, and then a bunch of teams that have 2 teams have 3, 1 team has 4. So, and a few teams at 2. Pretty wild. All right, here we go. Drew in for the Habs. Sounds like the Canucks and Wild had something done, but the Canucks and Islanders, sorry, and it got blown up at the last second. So Larkin for the Red Wings. Anders Lee for the Islanders. Well, speaking of the Islanders and speaking of teams getting multiple hits, weird stuff. The base cards, sorry, forgot to clear those out. Retro of Pearson for the Oilers. Or retro, sorry, update. Is that another team that has 2 now? Yep, that's another team that has 2. Just a weird case. Braden Shen for the Blues. Why not have it? I mean, lots of autos in this case. Just like the same team's hidden. I can't tell you the last time it's been this consistent for like teams in a single product. This has been weird. But given that we have 3 autos in this box, I think we're done. Seguin for the Stars. So it's just hoping you get a short print insert at this point. Or we somehow have like a 4 or 5 auto box. Crazy for the Wild. Kachuk for the Senators. Renee for the Predators. Theodore for Vegas. Yossi for the Predators. Stamkos for the Lightning. The decoy tower is tall. I feel like there's going to be more shutout teams from this case, just based off how the autos were distributed. Oh, we have a clear-cut Young Gun. Harley for the Stars. the Acetate Young Gun. These are nice. They're short print, super hard to hit. Good pull for the stars. I mean, we're going to need another stand, aren't we? Let me get 55 pointer. Sure, we'll put this over here. Harley's a good player, and Tom Wilson for the Capitals. Point for the Lightning. Tavares for the Tavares for the Lightning. Tavares for the Leafs. I mean, I've always liked Romanov. I think he's a very talented defenseman. Can be better than what he's shown. Van Riemsdyk for the Flyers. I don't think he got a ton of opportunity per se. He's a very exciting player, but 13th overall and 98th overall for him is a lot. I would also say that. It's not bad. But Toffoli for the Lightning, or Lightning, oh gosh. Why am I saying Lightning for the Kings? And last pack. No randoms to do, but this recap's going to be wild. McDavid for the Oilers. So, this inner was a lot spicier than the last one. It's just, it was spicy if you had certain teams. So, let's do a recap. Second. All right, what's the hit of the break going to be? I think it's going to be the Ottinger, but so let's do some numbered stuff. We have a Sorokin for the Islanders, Panarin for the Rangers, Kane for Chicago, McMichael for the Capitals, DiPietro for the Canucks. Next up, we have some base autos, Shen for the Blues, Pearson for the Oilers. For the Islanders, we have Anders Lee. For Vegas, we have Mark Stone, Alex Tuck, Peyton Krebs on the Future Watch. Nice one there. King Kolzar, so lots of Vegas. Martin Kaut and Grubauer for the Avs on autos. Hofer for the Blues. O'Reilly for the Blues. Leonard for the Sharks. Knights for the Sharks. Hintz and Gardner for the Stars. For the Oilers, McLeod. And for the Canes, Zingle for the Hurricanes. I like the Blue Jackets pick here, by the way. I really like your check. And then for top hits of the break, I mean, fifth will go O'Reilly patch auto for the Blues. So that gives the Blues 4 hits. Sorokin we'll go the Harley for the Stars on the Acetate Youngins. I love these. These are one of my favorite cards though, so a little bit biased there. You know what? We'll do the Robertson as top. Sorokin in third spot. Again, that gives the Islanders 2 autos and a Future Watch. Ottinger, I mean, one of the best Future Watches you can get. And Robertson for the Leafs, top hit, Retro Future Watch patch auto. So last time there was a Leaf in this set, it was Contry. So yeah, that is Group Break 291. Fairly wild hit distribution, really good case. But yeah, 292 up next.